We're going to be talking about Facebook groups and how to leverage the Facebook group without a budget, without advertising, to grow your following, to grow your tribe, to grow your business, and to ultimately bring the right leads to your door. Sound good? Now, it's going to take time. It's going to take some effort. So if you don't like time and effort spent on growing your business, probably isn't going to be the training for you. But I promise, when you implement what I'm going to teach you, it freaking works and you love it. Guys, there is nothing hotter for your business and lead generation than good old relationship building. And that's what the Facebook group allows you to. Now, one of the things that you're going to love the most about implementing Facebook groups for a business growth strategy, for a lead generation strategy, is that it's going to create opportunities for you to engage with your ideal client. Now, this is really important. If you don't know what I'm talking about with your ideal client, okay, this is kind of like the perfect person for what you do, what you sell, what you provide. Okay, there is the perfect kind of person making a certain kind of money, living in a certain geographical area with a certain kind of needs, certain kind of experience background. And this right here is the person that comes into your business, absolutely freaking loves what you sell, loves what you do, makes you feel like you are incredible, you are genius, you are perfect. They make you love your job. Not only that, your ideal client benefits at the maximum scale from what you sell. So they're getting massive benefits and rewards from using, subscribing, purchasing what you have, but also they make you feel like an amazing human being for giving them what they want and the results that they're after. So first and foremost, you've got to know who your ideal client is, okay? Because this is going to allow you then to find the right groups to be part of and engage. So when you are using these kind of strategies to build your business, it just creates more opportunities for you to engage with your ideal client. It gives you opportunities to grow your tribe. When you're engaged with a pool, let's say a pool, meaning a group with thousands, even 10 of like your perfect ideal client, guys, that's 10 more people that are growing in your tribe, become raving fans, use what you have, purchase what you have, love what you do, and ultimately become tribe members. You want that. Facebook groups can also provide a safe playground for delivering content and value for your ideal client. If any of you have already a Facebook group, maybe that you run or you are an admin in, that you are a part of, where you are speaking to much of your ideal client already, you understand the power and the value of delivering content specific to what they want. It's totally different than your personal profile, right? Where you've got a mix of your ideal client plus your family, your cousins, cousins, somebody you met in high school, right? So when you go and deliver your kind of content to your profile, much of your profile is a mix, right? But when you can start delivering targeted content, meaning the kind of content and the deliverables that you provide as an expert in your niche to a group, when this group is already filled with your target, these people freaking love you. They listen. They start to see you as an expert. Your content becomes more heard, more relevant. Therefore, you become more confident delivering it. So the groups just provide a really great playground for practicing your voice, your expertise, your brilliance. Does that make sense? So much value in Facebook groups, peeps. You're going to love this training. I see some of you still popping on. And ultimately, Facebook groups are a massive opportunity for growing your business and attracting the right people to you. So I'm going to give you a list of 5 things, okay? 5 steps, 5 strategies, whatever you want to call it, to utilize Facebook to grow your business, grow your leads, and ultimately your tribe. Good? Step number 1, we talked about this. You've got to know your audience, okay? Who do you serve at the highest level? Who do you serve at the highest level? Who are they? What are they looking for? And ultimately, where can you find them? That's know your audience. It's going to make a difference, because if your audience, if you're serving skincare, but you're in a Facebook group for Yorkie lovers, I don't know where I got that. That may or may not be your target audience, but most likely it's not. And so investing a lot of time into a group that doesn't match your audience, it's not going to be a great use of your time. Second thing is go ahead and search groups. Okay, you want to be searching groups. How do you do that? Guys, go up into the search bar of Facebook and search keywords. Keywords that your ideal client would be searching. So here's a trick. Okay, if you know who your audience is, you know what they're looking for. Okay, my audience is business owners, coaches, executives, leaders. Okay, you think about the name that I came up with for this group: high impact, high income for coaches, leaders, executive business owners, right? So I already named the group using words that I knew my audience could be typing in there should they be searching for me. Okay, so if you go ahead and put yourself in the mindset of your audience, what are they going to be searching on Facebook to find value, inspiration, motivation, education about what it is you're looking for? So go ahead and do a search in Facebook. Just play around one night. Look for groups that would serve your audience and join them. You want to join the groups where your ideal client is, where your audience is. It gives you an already established pool of people that are looking for what you do, okay? They're looking for what you do. This is really important. Once you find groups where you know your audience is already playing in, you join it, okay? So that's kind of an obvious. But then you start engaging by asking questions. You want to ask questions that's going to get engagement. In other words, you're going to become a person that posts, okay, that is getting seen, getting visible, getting noticed. So go ahead and ask questions. Hey guys, I just got here. If I am in Facebook groups, let's say for internet marketers, who are, let's say, YouTubers, okay? I'm in a YouTube Facebook group. I might ask questions, go, hey guys, what is the best app or what tool are you using to get the right keywords for your videos? I may or may not need to know the answer to that, but I probably do. But now you're engaging that group. You're engaging that group, asking questions that you know that they're going to know. You're allowing people to interact with you, allowing people to help you. You're just simply asking questions. It's kind of like saying, hey, I'm here. I'm hoping you guys can help. Without having to get too detailed, okay? So ask questions when you get there. Just be a curious person, ask for help. Next thing you're going to do in that group is you're going to comment. This is kind of obvious, but it's kind of not, okay? You're going to comment and give valuable feedback when needed, okay? So what you're going to do each day, you're just going to see what everybody else is posting. Notice the comments, notice the discussions, notice the engagement going on, and when appropriate, where appropriate, comment. Get inside of discussions. Become part of discussions. Give valuable feedback when necessary. If you know something that somebody's asking about or you have experience in something, jump into the discussion and leave a comment, okay? Leave a comment. And then, of course, the last thing is share valuable content. So we're asking questions, we're commenting when appropriate, we're giving valuable feedback, but we're also sharing value that you know your audience is already going to be interested in, okay? So these are 5 steps to utilizing a Facebook group, but hold on, because we've got some do's and don'ts that need to be shared here, because before I unleash you here to go chasing through Facebook world to find groups and start asking questions and commenting and engaging, there's some really important do's and don'ts that are either going to make this wildly successful for you or a huge bomb. You want to know what those are? The do's and don'ts are maybe the most important piece, because this is where people start to really mess it up. And peeps, when you sell something and you walk into a Facebook group really excited to grow your business, people start messing it up because they start showing up with an agenda. Hey, did you know that I sell this? Hey, did you know I can help you with that? Let me show you what I sell. No. No, we're not going to do that, okay? So let's do some do's and don'ts here. This is going to be really important. So here's the do not list. It's really short, okay? I only got 3 things. Do not. Number 1, do not solicit your business or your skills. No links to your website, no links to your product, no constant, incessant, annoying topics and sharing of what you do, what you sell, what you offer. That's not called valuable content. This is really important for those of you that are selling anything, which every single one of you in here is selling something. You do not ever have permission to go into somebody else's Facebook group and pitch what you have and draw them back to you. Because anytime that we put a link to what we do or what we offer in somebody else's Facebook group, we are essentially trying to draw people out. We're trying to steal. That's what it feels like, and nobody likes it. We're trying to draw people out of the Facebook group that we just got invited to. It's kind of like you got invited to the party. You're invited to come and act like an adult and engage and be part of the conversation. But you're trying to say, oh, but come, like, here, just follow me next door. Got something way better. Come on, way better over here. No. That's a huge no. If you got invited to the party, you need to play by the right rules and the right games. And leading people back to your spot, huge no, okay? Huge no. The other do not do is do not message people to lead them back to your party. If I can use that same analogy, does that make sense? Do not private message people with the intent to try and lead them to your thing. So you may have a really great Facebook group that these people would like. You may have a great product. You may have the right service. But what you cannot do is invite them to come look at it. It's just a huge no. So what can you do? What can you do? Okay? Guys, it's very, very simple. Number 1, be curious and helpful. I have a saying that goes, we are in the business of loving on and serving other people. Be in the business of loving on and serving other people. You will never go wrong. What that means is when you walk into the party, when you get to somebody else's Facebook group, be curious and helpful. Go to the party literally wanting to learn about other people. Guys, this is like amazing research playgrounds for what you do and who you're selling to. Be curious and helpful. As often as you can, help with valuable words, content, resources, guidance. Be curious, ask questions, be there to be a part of a solution, never as a track back, okay? The other thing I want you to be doing in Facebook groups is to give freely. The more you share what you know, your experience, okay? What you know about the resources a discussion is talking about, what you know about an app, what you know about serving, the more you give information about what you, how you help people, what would be the right, it's kind of like you're diagnosing and leading people to the right answer without telling them, hey, I could do that for you. Come by the house that I'm going to show you. Come to the party I'm going to show you. Just give freely. People are smart. They're going to click on your name. They're going to look at what you do. They're going to look at your profile. They're going to see very clearly that you are somebody that could be of value to them. And if you are curious, helpful, if you're giving freely, trust me, There will be people that will see what you do and they want more of it. And they'll private message you. I promise. This is really important, guys. Expect nothing. Because here's what's going to happen. You're going to get all excited after this training. You're going to go into the search bar of Facebook. You're going to find some new Facebook groups. And you're going to jump in there and become a member of them. And you're going to be like, this is so awesome. Heather showed me exactly how to build my list, build my following, increase my business. This is so awesome. I can't wait to get in here and capture those leads and grow my business, right? No, you have an expectation. You have an expectation that I just taught you something and by tomorrow morning you're going to be killing it. So I want you to expect nothing. I want you to just go in being a curious, helpful person who gives freely. You're in the business of loving on, serving people. Walk in there like, I'm here to serve. I'm here to help. Who needs help? Who can I help with my words? Who can I support? Who can I encourage? What dialogue can I start? What dialogue can I be a part of? Expect nothing. Just go there excited that you got invited to the party. You're going to meet some great people while you're there. Yes? Yes? And then number 4, one of the most important things you've got to do as a member of a Facebook group is be an active participant. Nobody wants somebody at their party who's sitting in the back with their hands crossed. It's the same thing on Facebook. Facebook groups will do you no good if you're just hanging in the back. If you're just hanging in the back, watching everything going on, but you never participate. Facebook groups, parties, we're going to stay on the same vein. Who has the most fun at a party? The people that are helpful, that are giving, that are engaging, that are part of the conversations, that are part of the circles, that are having the dialogues, that are dancing on the tables. Be somebody in this group that gets seen. Because here's the thing, guys, in order to grow a tribe using Facebook groups, grow a following, you got to be visible. You have to be visible. If you are somebody today taking notes, please write that down. You have to be visible. And so what I've done here today is I've just outlined for you how to be visible in brand new Facebook groups. I celebrate the top contributors in this group every Monday. The top 5 people that my little analytics tell me are engaging, posting, sharing, commenting the most. Why? These are the people that you want to know. They are making themselves visible simply because they're showing up to the party and they're interacting, they're meeting people, they're engaging, they're giving great feedback, comments, sharing, encouragement. I don't know about you, but those top 5 contributors every month, I want to know. I'm paying attention to them as the admin of this group. But as somebody who is in other Facebook groups doing the same thing that I'm teaching you how, I want to be a top contributor. I want that admin to see me as a contributor. I want that group to see me as a voice, as a visible, viable voice that they would want to follow. That's the goal, guys. That's the goal. Now, here's what's really important that I want you to understand about Facebook groups. Because when you first join a Facebook group, guys, listen to this. This is killer. When you first join a Facebook group and are newly active, okay, the initial engagement and visibility of your posts is going to be actually very low. So I want you to manage your expectations. When you are new to a group and are newly posting, engaging, commenting, so on and so forth, your visibility is actually very low. This is because of a Facebook algorithm. Okay, so Facebook actually isn't showing your posts, your comments, your engagement very much yet. Okay, and this is a really smart tool, a very smart tactic algorithm that Facebook has implemented because it understands people hop in all the time, all excited to be at the party. They come in hot and they're passed out by hour 2, right? And so they're not going to highlight those that don't go the distance. So we got to go the distance. So I want you to know that when you enter a Facebook group, the goal is to be consistent and persistent, like everything in business, right? But consistently posting, consistently commenting, consistently contributing to Facebook groups over time will increase your visibility. Over time, Facebook will start showing more of your things to the members of the Facebook group. And so I want you to aim to be consistent and focus on 2 to 3 Facebook groups. That's it. You don't need to be in many, guys. But if you find 2 to 3 hotbeds of your ideal client, okay, and you consistently and regularly engage in these groups over time, I'm talking couple months, this can be a massive, massive strategy for you, the Facebook group situation. And I highly recommend it. For all of you that are in network marketing, shoot, for all of you that just aren't operating with a budget, a marketing budget, this is freaking smart, guys. This is a smart strategy. So don't overlook it. Don't dismiss it. And I want you to start implementing it. So if you start implementing it today and you are consistently, just jump in there every day like it's your job. Jump in there every day like it's your job. See who's posting. See what the comments are on the posts that are going out each day, and jump in where you can. Your Facebook profile, your timeline, you know, where your little picture is, you're smiling here and your little banner here, okay? This is prime real estate, and it should be set up like it's your job, because if you're consistently posting, engaging in these groups, the goal is, right, to get people to click on your name. This is essentially, you got them to your door, you want them to stay. You need them to see this is the party they want to be at. This is the person that they want to be working with, and this is a tribe they want to be following.